I've always known or thought of myself as different. I've always been up for a challenge, up for doing something and sort of exploring how else something can be used in, you know, whether it's like I said, whether it's an actual product or whether it's things in life generally. I've always just been very intrigued and wondered about it. But that in itself has not been that easy. It's not been like a walk in the park for me to say, right, okay, so let's just do that and have fun with it. It's come with its challenges. It's come with me sort of second guessing what I'm doing. Time comes and I'm thinking, hey, but everyone is supposed to be doing a mainstream career, a specific career, and here I am, you know, I can't stick to one thing. I easily get bored and I'm always on to the next project. And I started to see this pattern and it got scary. It did get very scary. And then I started to wonder what is going on. And it was triggered as well by a conversation with a loved one that I had. And so in this video, I want to really explain what I discovered about myself and what essentially has now become the reason I've decided to get into YouTube this year, 2022. So keep watching till the end and I'm sure you'll hopefully find it just as interesting. I'll start by reading a little excerpt from this book that I found, Refuse to Choose by Barbara Shah. Basically, it says, use all of your interests, passions, and hobbies to create the life and career of your dreams. And I'll just pick a little excerpt from it. I know you can always read it. I'll put the link in the bio, in the description below, so you can see. So unlike those people, or unlike many people, I'll just paraphrase, who seem to be satisfied with one area of interest, you're genetically wired to be interested in many things. And that's exactly what you've been trying to do. But because your behavior is unfamiliar, even unsettling to the people around you, you've been taught that you're doing something wrong. In my case, it's not being really taught, but it was more of starting to feel like I was doing something wrong, and you must try to change. But here's the thing, what you've been told is a mistake, or what you've been thinking is a mistake. You are an exceptional gift. You are the owner of a remarkable, multi-talented brain trying to do its work in the world, in a world that doesn't understand who you are and doesn't know why you behave as you do. And yeah, so where did all this start from? I think it was triggered last year in 2021 when I was, you know, I had just, you know, gone through this phase of sort of the timeline that I'd put for myself. I always like to put like specific targets and specific aims and starting to do certain things. So for a long time I knew, you know, with the kids, I was like, I want to be there for them. I want to be mom for at least the very early periods of their time. And because my little one Joseph is now 4, I thought, well, now it's time for me to, you know, start jumping back into career. 2021 was a full journey because I started to go into property and learning about property investment and stuff like that, which is more business wise. And then I went into staging, which was like me starting to narrow down what part of interior design and, you know, property that I wanted to sort of marry together. Then eventually I came down to doing the interior design and specifically targeting, you know, using what you already have, which is great, but I also started to still realize there's something that's not there. Now, in all these things that are happening, I also started to notice that there's a pattern coming back. And this was because I was speaking to someone really close to me, and he particularly said, but you know what, Comfort, yeah, it's all well and good, you're doing all these things, but I can already see you get excited about an idea, you want to do it, and then you drop it. And that is true. I am that kind of person and I won't deny it. I get excited about something, I will do it, I will want to do more of it, I will see it through, and then it starts to thrive, and all of a sudden, I don't want to say I drop it, but I just kind of stop. Particularly because maybe the interest in it has stopped or something, but I've learned so much, I've shared about it. You know, that's the thing, I share it on social media and all those things, and I come out with the great products about it. And then I started to think, oh God, but what is wrong with me? You know, God, you've given me this talent, you've given me this gift, but what am I supposed to do about it? Like, if I can't stick to one thing, how is that? So I started to think that I actually had a problem with it until early 2022, this year, when, yeah, I mean, after having this conversation with this close person, I thought, right, what's going on? And of course, I went to my good buddy and friend, or BFF, Google. I literally remember that evening typing in saying, what is it okay to be multi-talented? And that evening literally changed my life. It actually revealed to me that, you know, the answers that I saw, I didn't expect, and I didn't see them coming. Because like I said, I've been doing so many things, and so many people are inspired by it. They love it. And every time someone's always cheering you on. But I always had this fear at the back that they're cheering you on, but then what are you sharing, or what are you giving them? And I found an amazing TED-Talk by Emily Wapnick. And she basically had this, I'll put the link in the description below, but it is something about, it all starts with that fear of not knowing the answer that you asked when you're a child of what do you want to be when you grow up. And because when I was growing up, I still knew that I wanted to be an architect and, you know, be creative, but being creative, that's the thing, like I'm a creative, I'm an all-round creative. And I just started to, I enjoy it, I thrive, I love it. And that was when I almost felt like, okay, yeah, you're okay. You're different, and it's okay. You do so many things, you're good at them, and it's okay. And, you know, I kind of went into this wormhole of finding so many other words that we've been described as, like, people like me anyway, you know, being a scanner, being a what's the other word, multi-passionate, multi-talented. But of course, I just love Emily Wapnick's definition of being a multipotentialite, which is a word that she actually just came up with. But that for me was just it. It was like my turning point. It was my saving grace. It was a lot, genuinely a lot. I started to think, but what channel can I use to put all these things that I do in one? Because by this moment, I've already started, you know, I was doing Fundi Box, I was doing Letasi, which I absolutely love. Now I'm doing 31 Homes with interior design, and they're all creative things, but I kept wondering what's the one platform that I could use, or place or avenue that I could use. I mean, I could have used my Instagram page or whatever, but it just still didn't feel right, because on top of everything else, on top of my many things that I love to do, I also love to interact with people, and I love to talk to people, and I love to share, and I love to teach, and to help people see the potential in them, potential things that they have. I thought, you know, I'd just do the YouTube channel, and I remember just putting out a question, and I just got one specific answer that kind of did it for me, because I also knew I wanted to share my journey and my life as a multi-talented, multi-passionate kind of person. Because I know I'm not the only one, and I know as creatives, we tend to be put in a box, or try to put in a box, and no one talks about it. But like, if it is anything, if it's any good for anyone who discovers themselves the way I just recently discovered that it is okay to be good at everything and to be able to share, I'm all for that. And that's what I'm going to do with this YouTube channel. And funny enough, like, yeah, thinking about starting it and trying all possible angles to think through, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do as it is. Just take it as it is. Take it one step at a time and go with the flow. And so, yeah, here I am. And this is what the second video is about. Hopefully it has helped. Hopefully, I know it has been relieving. It's been good talking about it, because sometimes I don't actually get a chance to talk about it so much. But I want to talk about it right from the get-go as well, because I want people to know their to take this journey with me. Let's take this journey together and let's see what we can explore. Of course, I'll be exploring the different platforms or the different focal points that I have, because at least now I've narrowed down the focal points that I have, which is interior design, the fashion or the lifestyle brand with Letasi, and then I have like the many other multifacets that come on. But I just want to take you on that journey with me and see what it's like and show you the ups and downs about it all. And also the business side of it, because I think that we also are too hard on ourselves as small business owners and as moms. So yeah, that's pretty much why I'm going all in for the YouTube channel. And I don't know, we'll see where it goes, but I'm strongly believing in it and I want to stick to it, because for me, it's also like my avenue to let go and let breathe and let and put it out there, really. I just to take a moment out of everything else that I'm doing. It's like my safe haven in a way. But yeah, so that is why I'm actually starting this channel, and I hope you found it you find it interesting. I hope you find it encouraging. Do tell me if this particular video, of course, has been any way enlightening, as there are moments for you that you had a turning point as well, just like for me with the finding out my, multipotentialiteness. But yeah, it's just let me know what you think in the comments. Let's talk about it, share your thoughts. And then don't forget, of course, because we're growing this channel, I'd love your support to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share to as many people, and let's subscribe and let's grow this community together. And there's one thing that I actually wanted to leave with you as an sort of food for thought. It's something that I read in the book by Steve Harvey, Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success. It is because I read a couple of books, and actually on this channel I hope to be able to share some of these books that I've been reading, because they've really guided me through my journey. So it says, our Creator in His infinite wisdom created every single soul with a gift. Your gift may be totally unique, or it might be similar to someone else's, but know that your gift is yours. When we utilize our gifts, the universe thanks us by giving us abundance of riches, from abundant opportunity to good health to financial wealth. When we aren't sowing this into the soil of the universe, you notice that things in your life just seem to dry up and get worse. Which is true, because I think I definitely felt at some point that I was not moving and not shifting and not getting to where, as in I just felt stuck. But when you sow back, and it goes on to say, but when you sow back into the universe with your time, your passion, and your commitment to others, the world will offer abundant opportunities for you to blossom into the new you. And guys, take that in for a moment, yeah? And then it goes on to say, incorporating your gift into your life and sharing it with others will bring you joy, passion, and a new vigor for living life to the fullest. And without a doubt, I definitely felt that. Like, that was how I felt as soon as I realized, you know what, this is me. I am a Renaissance soul, as they call it as well. That's another name. I am multi-talented. I am a scanner. I am multi-passionate. and I am a multi-potentialite, and I'm okay with it. I am different. I do many things and I do them well, and I'm okay with that. And that is who I am. And I hope that this has encouraged you in your own journey to discover who you really are. And once you discover who you really are, that's where we all start to, to thrive. So, like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, hit the notification bell for whenever I'll post the next video. But until next time, keep creating the life and the home you love using the potential that you already have within you. Okay? Have a good day. Take care. Bye.